really good ideas and stuff, but once again, there's not much we can go on until we figure out whether we're gonna get it or not, or, you know. So, if you hear anything about Region 5, we did have a discussion with them, I think last meeting we told you guys we're gonna have one, so. So let's just hold off on that, there's really no rush on that until we hear different. Revolving loan fund, Lacey, you can explain that one.
We just need to make a decision as to whether we want the city to retain those funds or if we want to attempt to transfer them to a local development organization. And then sort of what the goals are with that money and how best to get there. I think sort of, I know when Cheryl from Region 5 was here before, it was a lot of information to take in. So I think just sort of recapping that and actually just having a discussion about it and seeing where you guys are all at with that.
And we could, I mean, I don't know, if a business came in for this, to put a business in a school, that money could go to that, right? At some point.
Possibly, yeah.
You guys wanna wait and just see where all this goes? And I mean, there's no rush, there's no deadline on this, right?
No, the money is
Just sitting there.
been sitting there,
Yeah.
so.
I would say hold off until we know a little more.
Mhm.
End up doing things twice a lot of times.
Right. You guys okay with just waiting for a while yet and see where we are, Pat?
Yeah, I think we are, but I think we need to keep working on getting more information, finding out really what would be the best course of action on that. Rather than wait until we have a meeting and get behind the 8 ball, so to speak, and have to make a decision. Just to continue gathering information on what our options are and what would be the better options.
So, I'm a little confused, I think we had that meeting with them here, did you want more than what they gave us?
Well, we don't know if there are other options available. I mean, they sound like a good option. They sound like a real good option, but could be other ones around that we haven't checked into yet. We may want to look and find out. I mean, if there's other
Well, I know
options.
Maury's was here.
Yeah, but I think Pat's talking about who would handle the loans.
Yeah.
Whether it would stay with the city or whether we're gonna find a local development organization to take over the funds. And I think that is a pretty big decision. You know, and some of it might depend on who we're loaning the money to. But I don't think it's a terrible idea to maybe make it part of another workshop or something, just to have a discussion. Cause I know there's still some confusion about what it means if we keep it and what it means if we transfer it to a local development organization. So,
We
I
could
don't
put
know.
it on the same workshop that we're having.
I was kind of thinking that too.
We just have a small discussion on that.
Add it to the 29th.
Right.
So do we want to keep the time at 5 and then just work it in?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. At least we get started somewhere.
And I know I still have lots of questions. I mean, they were here and obviously gave us a lot of information. And I'm still a little unclear as to the politics, or not really politics, the rules to it.
Yeah.
You know, why we have to have it. So yeah, I would like that as well.
The tax forfeit land is the next thing we have on. You guys wanna do that on the workshop too? Steve says yes.
Yeah, I don't think that would take a whole lot of time.
No,
I don't think so either.
so we're gonna add that, Lacey, on the workshop this night too. At least we get started on stuff, and if we have to have another one the next month, we will. All right, the water tower painting contract, page 28 and 34.
Yep, so we finally have the contract ready. The one thing, I drafted this by looking at several other contracts. The League of Minnesota Cities has a contract review service where you can send them contracts, and sometimes they will review them and sometimes they'll tell you to go to your own attorney. In this case, they said the contract looked good. There was one minor change that I already made. However, again, with the league, they always say, we're not your attorney, go seek your attorney's advice. So at this point, the league attorney has said it looks good, and now I'm letting the council decide whether we want the city attorney to review it, or if we wanna just go ahead with it the way it is.
Bruce, did you not, you sent this to the guy, right? And he was okay with it?
Yeah, we got a signed copy back this morning.
Oh, okay. So I think we're good.
Yeah, I read it through, I didn't see any red flags, and the league's attorney didn't find anything.
Nope, he actually said it looks really good. One minor change, and that was just that we had something in there twice, so we were double covered.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
I agree.
Need a motion?
Do we, when are we accepting it, when are we doing this? He signed it now, so do we need to make a motion to accept it?
I would make a motion to accept the contract.
When's he working on this?
Between the end of May and the beginning of July.
Yeah, page 29 has the start dates and the completion dates, roughly. It's, might change, but it's to be agreed upon by the city as well, so.
Oh, did
Basically, Bruce will probably help coordinate that based on weather and whatever
right.
at that time.
Did any conversation come up about this on the tower or no?
It's included.
Okay.
We just have to make a final decision on the actual design, or have the final draft, basically, which I've been trying to work with the teacher at CLC. Sort of hit a roadblock in getting a response, so I'll
So
try
we're
again.
changing it than this?
It's
or no?
slightly, it doesn't have the gateway to the north on it.
Okay.
It does have city of
Okay.
on top, I think. We still have a little time. And then I believe that the circle, we still have time.
I just don't wanna approve it if there's loose ends on, we're not gonna.
No, it doesn't say exactly, in here, it doesn't say exactly, it doesn't
says
like
the
show a
logo-
picture
the
of it in the
logo.
contract or anything, it just includes the logo.
Okay.
Before this time, we'll have to decide if we wanna change colors or anything on the tower too at that point.
Okay.
But once this is going, then I'll start lining up the portable pressure tanks and stuff, so we can get them guys some kind of agreement with them too.
All right, we wanna make a motion to approve the agreement.
So moved.
Motion made by Reagan, looking for a second.
I'll second that.
Second by Hutchinson. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Any unfinished business anybody wanna bring forward? All right, new business, resolution 2019-1, authorizing signatures for the banking transaction, 2019. Last year was Lacey, me, the acting mayor, which we don't know who it is gonna be, but, and Councilmember Hutchinson.
Just saying, if we change any of that, those are the forms that we all have to be present and signing at the same time. If we change any of them, just letting you know that.
Well, how about we jump down to the appointments and look at those first? And then we'll know where we're at with this stuff. So we're going down to F, which is currently Johnson is the acting mayor, the weed inspector is Johnson, and recommendation to add another assistant. So does somebody else want to help with the weed inspector? No? Just Steve?
I really don't wanna lose that.
No, I just had on there to add Bruce as an actual,
Oh,
because he goes with
Okay.
all the time and
So
he does it
Why don't
anyway.
we add him on there? Somebody wanna make a motion to approve that?
I would make a motion that we add Bruce as the assistant weed inspector.
Okay.
Second.
Motion made by Hutchinson, second by Reagan. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Emergency manager director, I don't think we need to vote on that. I think it's an automatic. Lacy. Supposed to be.
The emergency man, yeah,
Right.
it's supposed to be the mayor.
Mayor, yeah.
Yeah.
city attorney was, in 2018, was Pemberton Law. And you guys wanna just keep him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just one quick question, I think I asked you before, but are you basically happy with them?
Yeah, they've been doing a good job. They're overall pretty responsive. I've worked with a couple different attorneys at the firm because they have different expertise, which I think is a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll make that motion to stick with Pemberton Law.
Okay, motion made by Carlson, looking for a second.
I would second that.
Second by Hutchinson. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right, the liaisons are as listed there. Reagan was with the police, Hutchinson with the administrative, Carlson with the maintenance department, and Johnson with the fire department. You guys wanna keep them all the same?
I'm okay with that.
Anybody
I am
else?
as well.
I'm happy with the fire, yes.
Okay, so let's make a motion to approve those.
So moved.
Motion made by Reagan, looking for a second.
I would second that.
Second by Hutchinson. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Motley Fire Relief Association Board of Trustees, 2019, looks like we had, fire chief is mandatory, then we have a couple elected officials or appointed officials. You guys wanna say where you're at?
Yeah, I would like to.
Reagan, you still good with it?
I'd rather somebody else take that.
Okay. Johnson, you want it, or
I
you,
think Jace would have a conflict
Right.
possibly.
I don't know if I could.
you'll take it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll put Johnson in there.
It's not that I don't wanna do it with them, it's just that I'm getting
Too full?
too full.
All right. Need a motion to approve those.
I'll make that motion to approve.
Motion made by Johnson, looking for a second.
I will second that.
Second by Carlson. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right, appointed committees, scheduling meetings. Looks like planning and zoning commissioner was Pat O'Regan. Still good with staying on there? Anybody else want it?
No,
Yeah,
I-
no, somebody else wants it.
That does a great job.
I knew nobody else wanted that. That was
So-
part of my thinking, until I was getting loaded.
The street, we have Brotherton, Johnson, and Schmea. Rental house ordinance, we have Hutchinson, Johnson, Schmea. The city ordinance review is O'Regan, Johnson, Schmea, Brotherton, and alternate with Hutchinson. Do you guys wanna keep those all the same?
Otherwise, if somebody wants to swap, I could take a full-time instead of the alternate.
Okay? So we
Just
have
an option.
O'Regan, Johnson, Schmea, and Brotherton, so either O'Regan or you, but if you're,
If you guys are fine, then I'm fine.
you good with it?
I'm fine.
All right.
Okay.
So I
Either way,
need a motion to approve all those.
so moved.
Motion made by O'Regan, looking for a second.
I will second that.
Second by Carlson. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Is there any other committees we need to set up? Anybody have anything else? You think so?
One quick, city ordinance review, what happened there?
We just kept it all the same.
Everything's the same?
Yep.
You're the alternate?
Yep.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Too late, you can't get out. All right, we'll go to H. Did I skip some? I think I need to go back to where we skipped some here.
Signatures.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
signatures. We're gonna go back to 11,
I'm sorry.
and A, resolution 2019-8, or -1, which is the signatures for the checks.
I would make a motion to accept resolution 2018-1, keeping the same authorized signers.
Okay, I have one motion from Hutchinson, second by O'Regan. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next one is resolution 2019-2. It's the wire automated bank statement electronic fund transfer authorization, and that's, I think, for our employees, right, Lacey? For the checks?
And those other payments that we make from time to time,
Okay,
electric, all this, like the state withholding, federal withholding, those are all made para, all of that's made electronically.
all right, looking for a motion to approve that.
I will make that motion.
Motion made by Carlson, looking for a second.
I'll second.
Second by Johnson. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. The next one is resolution 2019-3, naming a responsible authority, which was Lacey Schmea. I suggest that we keep her back on it. I'm looking for a motion for that.
I would make that motion.
Motion made by Hutchinson, looking for a second.
I will second it.
Second by Carlson. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next one is resolution 2019-4, accepting donation, page 38. Which is $50 from Peggy and Charles Seelan to the fire department. Looking for a motion to accept that.
So moved.
Motion made by Carlson,
No,
Reagan.
or O'Regan, I mean, sorry. The motion made by O'Regan,
I would second that.
second by Hutchinson. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We have declarations of our meeting schedule and official holidays in 2019 is page 39. So I'm looking for a motion to approve those.
We need to reschedule the November meeting, whether you wanna do that now or later. The regular meeting falls on Veterans Day.
Okay. You wanna do it on the 12th? Be on Tuesday?
I'd be fine with that.
Day after, you guys okay
Works
with-
for me.
We're gonna schedule it for November 12th, Pat, you okay with that? At 6:30 again. All right. The official, next one we gotta do is the official depository of 2018, all local bank institutes.
Do we make a motion on this? I know we made a motion. Was that?
We could, yeah, we probably should.
Okay.
Someone wanna make a motion to approve the November date?
I would make a motion that we accept the 2019 meeting schedule with the change of the November meeting to Tuesday the 12th.
Okay.
I will second that.
First motion made by Hutchinson, second by Carlson. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Lacey, what's this depository, 2018, all local bank institutes? That's just where the banks, we have them now currently, is that what you're asking?
Yeah, you just need to
Approve it.
approve. You need to vote on an official depository, and in past years, we've done both because we have accounts at both.
We still do on both, okay.
Yeah, we have a few CDs still at Unity Bank.
Okay. I'm looking for a motion to approve depository for both banks in town here.
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Carlson, looking for a second.
Second.
Second by Reagan. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next one is the official newspaper. In 2017, we had the World, 2018, we had Morrison County, and now we're 2019. Little difference in cost, but what do you guys wanna do?
I'd make a motion that we stay with the Morrison County Record.
Okay, I have a motion to stay with the Record. Do we have a second?
I would second that.
Second by Hutchinson. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right, sorry guys, this is a lengthy thing, but this is our first meeting of the month and we have a whole bunch of stuff we have to approve, so I'll apologize about all this. Is that Lacey?
The acting mayor, I don't believe you guys voted on that.
Did we miss that one?
Did we miss that one?
Yeah, you went down to F and then you skipped to that one.
Okay.
I'd make a motion to stay the same if he's okay with it.
I'll second that.
Okay. All in favor, we have a motion by Reagan, second by Carlson. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right, so now we'll go to, down to H. Am I correct?
I believe so.
Renewal of tobacco license, recommended to approve. Looks like we have a list of them here. It's Ordnance, Augers, Bremers, Northwinds, Monthly Discount Liquor, Bricks, Travel Plaza, Why Not Liquor, and the General Dollar. Need a motion to approve those.
I will make a motion to approve those and everything's cool, okay?
Okay, motion made by Johnson, looking for a second.
I would second that.
Second by Hutchinson. Any more discussion?
Have all of them turned in their applications?
We're still missing Dollar Generals, but, they need, the licenses expire at the end of this month. So if we approve now, then we can verify all the paperwork and stuff, and then I can issue them their license.
Do we need to put that in our motion that pending they turn in their?
Yeah, that would be good.
So now we probably should redo the motion. Who made the first motion?
Johnson.
Johnson. Do you want to put that in there?
Yes, I'll make a motion to approve the application, and we need the new application from the Dollar General.
Okay. So if it comes back, everything, or the application comes in filled, you're good.
Yes.
Okay.
And I would still second that, yes.
Okay, and Hutchison seconded. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right, conference training registration, page 43. Basically, Lacey tells me she went through what they normally go to and what they've done in their budget and just need to be approved, so the dollar amounts may change a little bit, but that's where they normally go, so.
If I can just make a note there, the pit driving school that I have listed there, its registration isn't actually free, it's $5.95 per person.
Where's, okay,
Second one from the bottom. But it is within our budget range for the training for the year, so.
okay.
I will make that motion.
Okay, motion made by Carlson, looking for a second.
Second.
Second by Reagan. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. C is schedule police chief's performance evaluation. Looks like
Can I ask that you back up and approve for me to apply for the grants and scholarships from Sourcewell and MCFOA, One Step Up.
Oh, yeah, we missed that line.
I too.
Okay.
I will make that motion to approve Lacey for grant scholarship.
Okay, motion made by Carlson, looking for a second.
I'll second it.
Second by Johnson. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, police chief performance evaluation. We need to set a date for that.
It has to be done before
Close to it anyhow.
And the next council meeting is on February 11th. And I know oftentimes we do it towards the end of the council meeting, so that's an option if you guys would like to do that.
Wanna do it at the council meeting at the end? Can you do it at the end?
I won't be here for that one either.
Okay. The rest of you gonna be here?
Yep.
Steve?
Yes.
Alright, so let's plan
Can I get those forms early? Okay.
let's plan on having it on the 11th. And I think we normally figure an hour, don't we? So 6:30, 5:30?
We usually do it at the end, but
Or,
we
I
can
see.
do it at the beginning.
No, we
if
should
you'd
do it
like.
at the end probably. Yeah, we don't know when it's gonna be. Just whenever our meeting's done, I guess.
Yeah, it's just the last item on the agenda, and that part is assuming Jason wants it closed as a closed session.
Alright. Alright, we'll schedule that on the 11th, after our meeting. Any new business? Alright. Public forum, this is what you all have been waiting for. Anyways, you have, whoever wants to talk must have signed up in here. You have 5 minutes, and the council will not make a decision of any sort based on what you say. We're here to listen, and then we will talk about it at our next meeting. Alright, so who wants to go first?
If you wanna,
I think I'm on the list first. I just wanted to say for Christy Lake couldn't attend because she got the flu.
Okay,
She just wanted to rubber stamp what I had said, so.
okay. Sounds good, thank you. April Street Soga.
I stand by with what my father says, so I'm not
Okay.
gonna stand.
You don't want to stand up and do a new speech?
Nope.
I'll give you 5 minutes. Alright, Ethan Ellington.
Ethan Ellingson, 716 Cedar Lane and 596 Middle Ave. So I understand you guys have had complaints and we have to implement something. And I don't think the complaints are coming from substantially the east side of town. On the east side of town here, we have 4 different lots that consume 80 acres. So my lot being one of those lots. So my family's on year 2 of a 5-year plan for feeding ourselves and essentially like trying not to get cancer like the rest of the society is getting infected with. So to do that, if we're gonna drink milk, we have milk goats. I can't have milk unless I have kids. So I sell the kids every spring, milk the goats all summer long, and that's what my kids and my wife and I drink without processing the milk. So we're attempting to avoid all that. So essentially, really, that's what I'm getting at, is we're just trying to feed ourselves and get off of the corrupt agricultural system where we're eating pesticides, herbicides, insecticides, fungicides, and then 75 people touching our food and polluting the planet. So that's essentially what we're doing.
You have 20 acres, you said?
15.
15,
So
okay.
there's 80 over there between Linda's, Vought's, mine.
You get it all family or?
No.
Oh, I see,
neighbors.
okay.
So that's what I'm saying, the east side of town here, there's 4 lots that consume 80 acres. That's not including a vacant 10 and the city's vacant 8 back there, so.
Did you fill out a sheet for the city at all?
I did, yes, sir.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
So I have
Thank you for
quail-
doing that.
I have quail, goats, rabbits, and that's, the only thing that concerned me was if I can't have baby goats, I can't have milk, so I'm not gonna have goats.
Right.
You know, So just take that into consideration and,
I think some of it is that, you know, we'll also be looking at fencing probably quality. You know, if we're gonna allow animals, there better be a good fence.
Yep.
But I don't know, I mean, I'm just speaking for myself, we'll make that decision as a group here, so.
and if you wanna file it by complaints, or like what you guys were saying, you had valid points earlier with acreage and stuff like that, so, I'm just asked to take a look at the east side of the town, and it's kind of big lots over there, so.
Right. Alright, sounds
Then
good.
I had, let's see. You guys brought up rental housing ordinance reviews. Has there been an ordinance prepared for that, or you're just starting?
We're just in the process of looking at them. I think we've had a lot going on, so we kinda pushed it back. We had started one a little bit and then kinda quit. But I think that's something that a lot of people are wanting.
So will that come out for public comment later on?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, all the committee meetings are public, and then obviously any of the council meetings and stuff, if you'd like to be involved.
For sure.
That's really all I have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Kathy Fuller?
I'm concerned because I'll be soon wanting maybe to sell. I bought it as a hobby farm at 5 to 6 acres, and I bought another 10 behind me, so I have for my horses. And it just doesn't
So what do you
make
have,
sense.
what do you have total now?
15.
15?
15.
Okay.
So they'll be very poor resale value if they can't have a hobby farm.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Molly?
Oh, I think I was one of the first ones to be grandfathered in by Bill Costello. And I made it a point of building a nice barn, which cost at that time about $14,000 plus the plastic fencing. And I pick up the manure about every 2 weeks. My horses have been out once since 1998, and that's because my husband left the gate. And all the horses did was run over to my old house. And it's funny that my taxes keep going up, but my valuation of my house goes down. And if you're telling me I can't compete with my horse Cody, I have a horse trailer like Dwayne. I compete, I barrel race. My horse is 23. She could die tomorrow, but I'm not ready to give up barrel racing. And if I was to sell my place and they were told they couldn't have a horse there, that's $15,000 barn going to waste.
I have a barn too.
And I think all you know, if I ride my horse up and down the street and Cody poops on the ground, I pick it up. And I've lived in this town my whole life, born and raised here, and